Well, the first time firing an employee, it was terrifying. The first time I fired an employee, of course, it was my first company. It was actually our first marketing hire, and we had no idea what marketing was. I was an engineer, my co-founders were engineers, and we had no idea what we needed in marketing. All we could do was based on CV and somebody who had done marketing before. I guess that works, and we just tried it out. What we had in our mind for marketing was a business-to-business marketing role. So the mistake we made is that we just looked for the keyword marketing, and we actually found somebody who was much more involved in consumer marketing, which are entirely different skill sets. And in that case, I think the failure is much more on my part, not knowing what we were looking for, where to look, and how to test for it. In the end, I think what finally caused the trigger to be pulled is really, it was clear that we were not getting the results after a substantial amount of time. But the other thing I think was quite useful in the end is that I specifically called up my co-founders and the other people in the company and asked their opinion. It turns out we all felt the same, but we have never talked about it. The confirmation that I got that everybody thought so really gave me the certainty that I was lacking, because I was lacking confidence that that was the right decision. It was the first time I was firing somebody, so I did a lot of preparation about it. I even had a script written down for myself what I'm supposed to say. I think like most things I was doing for the first time that I was scared about, had to just set a date, call a meeting, and then figure out in whatever time's left what I actually supposed to do. But when the date actually came and the meeting actually happened, I just kind of read the script I prepared in my head to let her know why was it not working out, and unfortunately we had to let her go. But it was a traumatic event for both of us actually. Over the years, I must have had the unfortunate responsibility of having to let maybe dozens of people go. I think my biggest learning point would be to be direct. I think one of the mistakes I've observed even with our own managers today, they don't dare to be direct. And it's one of those things that nobody wants to be mean kind of thing, right? But it's actually better to be direct. Nowadays, if I had to let somebody go, the meeting starts with, "I'm sorry, we have to let you go." I think it's important to give people a reconciliation, an understanding, and learning on why it's not working out. And I think also be genuine about helping people find their strength. We have led people who had great capabilities that I believe are tremendous A-star players, but just not the right fit for us, because we would throw 10 different things at them and they had to adapt and multitask and prioritize for themselves what is important. Being able to help articulate and provide the genuine feedback, what worked, what didn't work, what would be great for them, and go out of your way to where possible, and time is limited, but where possible, go out of your way to help them find the right environment for them. It doesn't get easier. It's hard every time. What's get better is your calibration or your antenna to know when you have to do it, and just force yourselves to be decisive. But that doesn't make it easier. Every time it's hard.